All right guys, we're at the Columbia Wash. You can see, comparing these two, this vendor decal is completely faded. I got a couple overlays on overlays peeling up. I generally like to get about 2 of these tree overlays on, and then I would, replace this front decal, just because it starts to look a little messy and a little haphazard. So let's get this peeled off. I'm gonna use a heat gun. I got a razor blade here. We're just gonna slowly work this decal off, clean this stainless off, and then apply the new decal and the overlays. Remember guys, these decals don't cost any money. Now the overlays, you do have to pay for those. It's a small price to pay to change out trees and get more business. But this big overlay is actually free on the website. So if you have a vendor that's looking used and abused, get a new decal, get it looking new, get customers wanting to interact with that machine again. The newer it looks, the cleaner it looks, the more the customer is going to want to use it. All right guys, we're going to get this decal off. I got a heat gun here. So whether you have a heat gun, a hair dryer, your wife's hair dryer, don't let her know. Maybe you got a butane torch for soldering copper or something like that. All we want to do is warm this glue up as we're working this decal off. You're not looking to scorch this thing, you're not looking to burn it off, you're just looking to warm that glue up, get it soft, get this decal off, and then we'll get the stainless steel cleaned up. All right guys, I got the decal off. I got a little bit of sticky residue. I'm not too worried about all the sticky residue. I'm just worried about getting this polished up a little bit so I can get this decal put on. So I got some Swell stainless steel polish here that we sell, and a Kleen-RIte XL Boss microfiber towel. I'm gonna get this cleaned off, and then we're gonna get a little bit of soap and water mixed together. We're gonna get that sprayed on here, and I'll show you how I lay a decal on. So let's get this polished quick. Get that somewhat set in place. And you can see how this is sliding around for me, and that is exactly what we want. I'll spray a little bit more here. And I'm using those old decal glue lines to make sure that my decal is going on straight, and that kind of helps me out. I don't have to get a tape measure or anything like that out to gauge if I'm getting this on there straight. I know that I am because I'm just following the old lines. And you can see all that soapy water coming out of there. And that is helping me slide this around and make sure that there's no wrinkles or bubbles underneath that. All right guys, so I sprayed the stainless down with a little soapy water. I got my decal backing peeled off, got that in place, matched it up with the glue lines from the old decal, and then I was able to use my fleet card or a credit card to then start to smooth all the air bubbles and make sure this was straight. And basically what I'm doing is I'm scraping that soapy water from in between the stainless and the decal to make sure that it's positioned correctly and straight. Now that I have all that out in the sun here, this will dry up, warm up a little bit, and then that'll adhere really tightly to the stainless itself. The only other thing I have to do is just change my overlays for the trees that I'm selling. So if you have a row of trees that's not selling well, get an overlay, get a different scent in there, and let's get some more trees moving. If I feel like any of these scents are going stale, I get an overlay and I put something new out, see if customers engage with that. If they don't, I change it again. I keep changing them until I find the right mix of what everybody wants. And it's always good to put something new out. Customers like something new. It shows that you care and that you're interested and that you're engaging with them. All right, I'm gonna get these overlays on. I'm gonna give it another quick spritz with that soapy water, and that's gonna help me do the same thing as it did before. I'm gonna be able to position the sticker so that it looks like it came printed on there. Guys, if you have vendors that look old, it's time to refresh them. Let's get some new decals, let's get some new overlays. If you have bare wall space, guys, think about it. You're missing out on revenue. Get some vending products, whether it's little trees, sprays, towels, whatever it is, get them on the wall and get them moving and get them sold. So if you're having any issues with vending, vendors, questions about what you should get, what's hot, what's moving, and what's not, give us a call at Kleen-RIte and we'll get you fixed up.
Kleen-RIte.